This is Salamancer. You're watching SalTV competitive TF2, and we are watching we're watching Badwater, yeah, between MAXlander and Project X, and apparently Blank really is that former invite player because he's talking about RR, and RR, of course, a soon-to-be invite soldier, I think. I hope. He definitely deserves to be an invite the way he plays. But I'm joined by Stabby. Stabby, what's up? We're watching some good old Badwater.
Hey. The classic.
The classic mix-up?
Oh, no. Classic map-up.
There you go. We've got Sentry in the classic position. We've got a Pyro doing the classic pub Pyro thing and beating on things with his axe while he waits for the game to start. The game is started. We've got the Scout walking out and clearing the stickies right now. There we go. Right now it is MAXlander on offense first and Project X on defense. They're letting the sniper get a little bit of space here, actually, for the blue team, although we're losing a couple blue players. Koala had that short circuit out, but it wasn't working for him very well. So what are we going to see here on Badwater? What's the standard play?
Well, there are a couple things you can do at the start here. You go up top. The typical thing is to go up top like they're doing now. Pop Uber, go around the corner, take down that sentry. Or alternatively, blue can go through the tunnel with their demo and not even pop and just kind of launch stickies up in the bottom. But really, the first concern is getting rid of that sentry.
Well, the Spy did, of course, try to do that, but the sentry is still up. He got taken out too fast. Moonbear not able to do anything about that. The teleporter back at spawn, though. Looks like Clownfish got all the way around to spawn and took that out, so let's see where he is. Yeah, he is at the red team's spawn right now, which is a good place to be for a Pyro.
A Pyro. Oh, and with the soldier. Looks like they're doing some heavy-duty spawn camping right now.
Yeah, it's working pretty well for him so far as they took down Griever, Duder, and the soldier is still here dealing damage.
You know,
Blank, I think.
Pretty decent idea. You know, that Pyro's not going to be doing a ton for blue right now, you know, and helping out that soldier spawn camp can really delay them and get some key players from coming in for the defense. Like, he's really...
Oh
yeah.
My god, Blank.
Wow, he's really
Duder.
taking a bunch of
Yeah.
them out of the game, yeah.
And Duder's not going to be happy about that, I'm going to tell you right now. It's going to be Blank on the warpath here. He's still got 200 health, and the red team is still getting spawn camp. There's only 3 of them up right now. So, I mean, that's going to be a pretty clear decision, I think, for the red team. They need to back up their defense. The first point's already been captured.
He's already making himself MVP here. You know, that was this. Oh my gosh! Look at that jump! Look at that jump!
Oh my god, I didn't even see it.
Epic soldier battle going on here at spawn.
Blank versus Retro, and I'm sure Retro is feeling a little bit iffy about this right now. He likes to denigrate his own play. He hasn't played ESEA, I think, for quite a while.
Humble fella.
But you know, he's a decent soldier.
Wow, rocket from great distance. And the Pyro's back now. How's he back?
The red team just is not able to set up a defense anywhere. The spawn camp by Blank and Clownfish is doing so much damage to them right now. 2 minutes
yeah, I know. I mean,
first 2 points.
If I were red, I think they're making a huge mistake trying to deal with the spawn camp. You know, I would just run out of there and just not get delayed so much by these two jokesters.
Still in position here. He's going to try and do some damage. He might finally get taken out, but no, the rocket's still missing him just a little bit, and
he gets the sentry too.
Oh my god, Stabby, this is ridiculous.
Finally, huge. Oh, it's over. Oh man, I really didn't want that to stop. I just wanted that to go the whole round. That was great.
That was ridiculous, man. That spawn camp by Blank was something else.
Yeah, that pretty much gave him 2 points.
On the card here too, so they're pretty far forward considering that point's already been captured, but not a bad decision.
But they've lost the roof to blue, and that's sort of this point. You know, probably going to get pushed back to 3rd pretty soon.
Well, they will, but the longer they can hold up here, the more time they take off the clock for blue's push. So MAXlander,
absolutely,
they're going to be in a little bit of trouble. The medic. No. Okay, so that was Retro trying to jump in and do some damage. He wasn't quite able to do enough, though, and it looks like No Take, the scout here, is still just going crazy on these guys.
Looks like red can retake the roof now, too. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Blue's pushing the card hard. I don't know why the combo's all the way back there. They're sandwiched between blue now, and almost definitely going to die. Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Mr. Black.
Wow.
In fact,
Nice escape.
Hit. And there you go, some good aggression once again out of our red team. So it looks like, you know, they got spawn camp, they were thrown off for a little bit, but now they're able to set up a defense here with this sentry where it is. And, oh, the spy, though! Laying the sappers down.
And sentry's been, that is not, I don't know why he's building there. I've never seen that. And that is just way more exposed and easier to get to than this little window up in the house. That was an odd choice. We built there twice, so it wasn't a desperation.
No, it seems like maybe just an inexperienced move, or maybe he just thought it was working well and in another scrim, and so he decided to try it in this one. But definitely not the best sentry location. He also didn't have the best, I guess, awareness, because when that dispenser was sapped, he should have been turning around right away, and he kind of just sat there banging away at the sentry. Which, granted, the sentry was already damaged, so he wanted to make sure it was okay, but he got taken out, and of course that meant all of his buildings were going to die. Anyway, Duder coming in, trying to take down this Pyro, who does deal some damage to him, and he's getting popped up in the air. No! Falls to his death. Meanwhile, Amare does force an Uber out of the blue team. They are going to come in and try to deal some damage to this sentry, but they'll take down the demo first. There is 100% Uber for Mr. Black. He needs to pop this, or he's going to lose too many teammates, and he already has, I think, lost too many teammates. This cart's going to get to that point. The Uber is popped, and right now it's on the heavy, so they're dealing some damage. The Shocker killing Koala. Serenity's down. Retro got the kill on the medic, which is pretty good. But the Scout here is on the cart. Oh!
Sal, I have something way too funny to tell you.
Oh, yeah?
I was in such a hurry to start streaming, I forgot to turn on the video. So people have just been hearing my voice.
Nice.
With the black stream on my screen.
Nice.
So,
that's pretty excellent.
You're a professional, Sal. I admire your ability to get image with your streaming.
It doesn't always happen, actually. So XSplit recently, with its game source, hasn't been working very well with TF2. At least not for me. People have told me to switch over to DX Story, and I'm like, but I have to pay for that. Not that I didn't pay for XSplit.
Yeah, I use DX Story myself. It's a bit of a pain, but it works.
Oh, Clownfish with some good kills. Did finally get taken out there, but once again, some good offense by MAXlander. But yeah, the issue with XSplit is that it'll display the game for a little while, and then it'll just go blank or like freeze while the game continues. And so I don't even notice it sometimes. The game source just doesn't work. So I have to use screen region instead, and that means I can't have anything covering the screen at any point, or it'll show up on the stream, which is super awesome. But whatever, I'm not complaining. Okay, but incoming Uber right now, they need to take the sentry down, which it is only at like level 1, so it'll go down real fast. Only 4 players left alive for the red team. They will stay alive for a little while here, as there is an Uber on the Scout. So Duder's going to be happy about that, but not really, because the rest of his team is dead. If he's taking the full Uber, that means the rest of his team won't be able to defend this very well. Spy coming in, but he's not able to make anything happen. It is blue team all the way here, and they're going to get a fast time on Badwater.
Yeah, that spawn camp was pretty much all that held them back, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little mixed up there. That spawn camp was pretty much, you know, yeah, that cut off a huge amount of time. The Red had a pretty good hold there at third, but, you know, it's hard to recover from something like that.
Yeah, and the Uber situation was not very good for them either. It was like they would lose too many players before they popped the Uber on Project X. And if you lose a bunch of players and then you pop the Uber, you've only got like 4 people left to try to deal damage. Not going to work very well. I like this little sticky trap here from Serenity, laying him in that bush. I don't know if that's actually going to work out. He's going to have to wait quite a bit, and he's going to have to be watching. So he's going to open himself up to maybe getting sniped, but we'll see if he gets a kill with that. And people are asking, yes, this is just a random scrim on Badwater. It's not an official match or anything, but we decided to cast it because it's the XTV team versus MAXlander, which apparently is a team where everybody wears Max's hats. Pretty sweet.
2, 1.
Alright, I want to go check out that sticky trap. Gotta watch this.
Oh, popped.
He already detonated?
Yep.
Oh, nothing
Looks
happened.
like he got the sentry that they've been building in there, I suppose.
Oh,
They're using
interesting.
a little
I think we just
exploit.
had a demo man. What's that, the demo man? Doing a sticky jumper? Maybe. I'll find him.
Did he
Yep.
sticky the spawn?
Yeah, it's Amare using a
Alright.
no, he wasn't even using a sticky
Got
jumper.
some counter spawn camp. Let's see how this goes for him.
Yeah, he's ready for somebody to spawn right there. He needs health though. He's not.
Yeah,
He's got
I'm sure he's
18
listening
HP.
for the gate. I'm hoping.
Well, no, he's watching the gate right now. He's got 18 HP and blank.
Oh no! He's like, no, buddy, that's my deal. You don't get to do that. That's for me.
That's pretty sick. Although I will say the XTV team is doing a good job on pushing right now. I don't think there's a sentry up to stop them, and they've gotten quite a few kills. Although now losing too many players, need to back up a little bit. I think Mr. Black is maybe a little bit too far forward here, as there is an engineer on him right now. He gets taken out. And Mr. Black is still alive, but for how long? I mean, I like his play, but there comes the heavy. That's going to finish him off. And so, red team still setting up this staunch defense in the first point. Every second counts, because there's only less than 6 minutes now, Stabby, for the blue team to get all the way to last.
Oh gosh, that's going to be tough. But it happens, you know. I mean, if they get 3x the cart for a whole point, they'll be caught up. So, ooh, medic's forced to pop for red. Just a little scout with 3 health too. That's too bad.
Yeah, Mr. Black is going to have a bit of an uber advantage if he can stay alive, but we'll see where he is right now. That's what's going to matter, is if he's actually back in spawn building uber, or if he's exposed. Right now he doesn't seem to be exposed, not taking any damage. So they will have an uber advantage to try and push out here once again. Ah, there he is on the ramp.
Now it's odd that Blue's trying to push right when the sentry's down. They could be trying to take the high ground right now, while red is perched up there, kind of taking advantage of them not doing that. All right, now the demo's taking the high ground and doing some work.
Oh, but Blank jumps up and shuts him down again. Amare versus Blank. I mean, Blank versus anybody in this match, I think.
Yeah, he's really landing those rockets. I'm quite convinced this is the invite fellow we were thinking.
Yeah, definitely is. I think he actually played invite demo, but of course, you know, anybody who's been an invite has played all the classes in MGD for like 100 hours or more. So.
Oh, and Soldier and Demo are very transferable on their skill sets.
Very much so. Very much so.
Gosh, he's just taking people out left and right. Oh, almost got the mini with his equalizer too. Or I'm sorry, what is that now? The escape plan?
Yeah, the cart has been pushed to that first point, but
4 minutes.
Not getting pushed any farther.
Yeah.
And red team, I mean, like I said, every second's golden. They can set up a sentry here. They already have it on the roof. This is something the XTV team was not able to do. Project X did not have that roof sentry because they were getting spawn camped, if you recall.
Alright, now they're... Well, no, looks like red is... No, red has lost the roof. Or is losing the roof, it looks like. They lost their sentry. But the heavy's up there.
Amare did get a couple
kills.
That's
it.
Took down Serenity, so his opposing demo man, but then did actually die himself. Still, I mean, this is probably decent for blue team. They've got the cart almost there. There's no sentry to stop them, so I mean, they just need to start pushing this cart and get ×3 on it. But it needs to be ×3 for practically the rest of the map. I think the shortest possible time for Badwater is like 3 minutes.
I'm waiting for the roof push. You know, no sentry and just... Well, that heavy's a problem, but just a couple players. Now the medic's there, the demo's there, and they're in big trouble. They're in big trouble. They really needed to take that roof to get pushing this cart fast enough.
Yeah, Mr. Black just now respawning. Still under 3 minutes almost left to go now. And Project X nowhere close to the second point. It looks like it's close on the little map down there, but no, they need to take the roof. If they don't take the roof, they're done. And right now, Clownfish actually getting around, going for a spawn camp again. Oh, he's going to take on a couple too many players, though. Oh, the players actually did get pushed. Interestingly enough, they did take the roof while that was happening. Sort of. There's still a heavy medic up there. And they're still doing a lot of damage. Oh man, and we've got Stream Chat now making fun of Griever too, calling him a scrub lord. I wouldn't call him that. I think Griever's a pretty cool guy, and in fact, probably better at TF2 than I am, although that may not be saying much. But I guess if he's the scrub lord, I am the scrub peasant.
Would that be the peasant that scrubs the floors, or?
Yeah, we'll call it that. That's what
okay. Oh gosh, red is rebuilt on the roof. They've got a level 1. We've got 2 minutes left. I'm gonna have to say, Blue's gonna have to pull some rather extraordinary stuff.
Well, we may as well start watching some hats now. I gotta tell you. because the Max
Yeah.
heads, they're very expensive TF2 hats. These guys are obviously not poor and Irish. Their opponents, however, we're going to have to see, just might be a little bit poorer and a little bit more Irish.
Perhaps
Although
Irish.
this heavy. Oh, this heavy.
Oh, gosh, I kick myself almost every day for not buying that stupid little Salmon Max game and getting me that Max head.
You could be a wealthy
Would have been a
TF2
good
player.
investment. Yeah.
Oh, have I ever told you what Michael actually calls the Halloween nights when people can put on, or the full moons? People can put
No.
on their new he calls it Poverty Night.
Oh no.
It's because everybody who doesn't have, he's like, everybody who doesn't have normal hats can put on their Halloween hats that they all got for free.
Mission ends in
Anyway, it's funny because I hardly even have any of those. But we're not going to talk about how TF2 poor I am. Still, I mean, a solid defense by MAXlander. So they're looking like a really great team here in Steel, and Project X not up to the task, especially of dealing with blank. I mean, that's the toughest part about this whole game, is they've got to deal with a soldier who's got any like skills. But Stabby, it's been a pleasure. 30 seconds left, so we can definitely call this game now. It's not possible to push that card fast enough to get to the end. So MAXlander wins the series here at the Scrim, but of course, good experience for the Project X team as well as they go into their next week worth of play. Blank still getting insane numbers of kills here. But Stabby, any shout-outs from you before we cut this video off?
Well, shout out to my teammates at the Syndicate and to the stream crew at twitch.tv/StabbyStabby. Other than that, all of you guys, shout outs to the people I forgot. I don't know. Thanks for having me, Charlie. It was lots of fun.
I forgot. You know, that is the greatest cover your ass statement ever.
It's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it?
But no, of course, thank you so much for coming to play with me and shoutcast with me and all that, Stabby, and I hope we get to do some more
Anytime.
in the future. Great analytics from a platinum UGC spy, Stabby, and you can watch his stream.
Yes.
What is it? Twitch.tv/StabbyStabby again?
That's it. Yep.
That is
One
it.
word.
All right.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to cut this off, ladies and gents. It's been good, but I have ruined my voice today after doing so much shoutcasting, and I also hit myself in the head with a frying pan for money. So, so it's been good, guys. I'm going to have to go do some other stuff. I'll see you later. Thank you again.
Take care, everybody.